Hi friends, today let us see if there is any scientific and archaeological evidence for Hinduism proving the scriptures. So again, as we always do, we always go to the scriptures. So let us start. First, let us start with scriptures related to Vishnu. Now there is one. This is actually very famous, wherein people say like there is Ram Setu, which was built by Rama and the Vanaras, which was a floating bridge that connected India, specifically the Rameswaram or the Dhanushkodi part, to Sri Lanka, where Ravana was there, and then this was built so that Rama with his army can go there and have a battle with Ravana to bring back his wife Sita. So this we can find in Ramayana, Yuddha Khanda, section 23, page 1166 1165, which talks about the bridge. But let us see if the facts are matching. Okay, Yuddha Khanda 116 115. See, this you can refer to any version of Ramayana, and you can find these the same measurements. See, here it tells Nala made a bridge measuring 100 yojanas. Okay, this yojanas is nothing but actually yojanas itself. I will show you in another version also. This is more like a the way they have spelled the word. That's it. And again, this completely explains like how it was built, how the Vanaras were putting the rocks and other materials so that the bridge would be standing. And then it also explains like each day how much they were building. For example, here it tells, and on the first day the elephant like monkeys of spirits and exerting themselves vigorously finished whatever 14 yojanas, and exceedingly strong huge monkeys on the second day speedily disposed of 20 yojanas, and the third day it was 20 yojanas, and fourth day it was 20 22 yojanas. Okay, so like this there have been difference. One is 21 yojana, 20 yojana, 22. So everything if you add up now it will come to 100 yojanas, which you just saw early. And then again see here also it tells again, see this comes multiple times. Okay, so here also it comes, and the gods and Gandharvas saw that bridge of Nala difficult of being made, having an area of 10 yojana. Area I think it is referring to width, and measuring a 100 in length. So it is telling it was 10 yojana in width and 100 yojana in length. I will show in some other version wherein you can see the same thing. See here you can get this from Valmiki Ramayana, valmikiramayan.net. Okay, see here you can specifically see yojana. They are telling it is around 8 miles. Okay, so we will get into that later. Okay, so first let us go to the same verse to show that the yojana which was there referred to the yojana itself. See here it tells the rocks befalling on all sides perturbed. It was 100 yojanas long. Okay, see here on the first day 14 yojanas of bridge were constructed. Okay, on same manner second day it was 20 yojana, third day. So like so it is yojana and yojana is just one and the same. It is just the way it is spelled. Okay, so here see the celestials and Gandharvas, the heavenly musicians saw Nala's bridge having a width of 10 yojana and a length of 100 yojanas. So this was the same thing that we read there. And in this itself, it was mentioned one yojana is 8 miles. Even in the, you can put generally also, one yojana is around 12 kilometers. So that is somewhere around 8 miles, 7.64 miles, somewhere it will be around that. It doesn't matter for our purposes. It is around 8 miles somewhere. So here, as per the text, it was telling 10 yojana width and 100 yojana length. So that means what? It should be around 80 miles width. 80 miles is around 120 130 kilometers width, and 100 yojanas in length. 100 yojana would be around 1200 kilometers. Okay, now let us see if this was actually so. See, if we see, this is actually very well known. In case you go to Rameshwaram, there you can find this Rameshwaram Jyotirlinga, which was actually, as per the myth, like Rama himself made, he actually worshipped Shiva there before going to the battle. So that was the place that he worshipped. So typically the bridge would have started somewhere from Rameshwaram or Dhanushkodi, which is just near to this place, maybe 9-10 kilometers. So this is the tip of India as well. So somewhere it would have started here itself. And then see, this is Sri Lanka. And then you can easily see what is the distance. See, distance is just 74 kilometer. So in case even they are building a bridge, see that to the 74 kilometers enters much inside the land area. So if you see actually the sea, it is just around 40 kilometers or somewhere like that. So even land to land is also just like 74, like much within the land. So now for a distance from Rameshwaram to this, it is just like 74 or less than 100 kilometers. But the text here we saw it was around more than 1200 kilometers. So is there any match somewhere where the distance is 100 kilometers max, the two less than 100 kilometer actually? Here Ramayana says like the army built 1200 kilometers long bridge. What is the point? And they are telling even the width of this particular bridge was around 120 kilometers. So the width itself was 120 kilometers, length was 1200. So here the length itself is less than 100. So how can you justify this? And even if you see the entire Sri Lanka, if you take from the north till the south, it is just 499 kilometers. So, in case they had truly built a bridge from Rameshwaram, wherein the Jyotirlinga is there, and even all the stories that the people say there is, Rama actually worshipped there before heading for the battle. So, from Rameshwaram, in case they had built 1200 kilometers, it would have bypassed Sri Lanka completely and would have ended in the Indian Ocean somewhere. Do you see how absurd this is? Even if there is not exact match, at least there could be like within the range of say 10%, 20%, 50%, something like that. Here it is how many times? It is like 15 times is the difference. Do you see the error here? Or maybe one can assume maybe they really did build some 1200 kilometers, but the bridge went like this, 1400. Yeah, then this could be a way that they might have done. Okay, this was just on the lighter note. All right. So we just proved here that this particular thing, the Ramayana, whatever they say, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. No matter how much you are stretching your imagination, it just doesn't work. All right, let us see one more in the same Ramayana. This is called Pariyatra, is a mountain with height of 100 yojanas. Now in Ramayana Kishkinda Kanda, section 42, page 818, it is telling people could actually find a mountain which was 100 yojanas in height. What is 100 yojana? We just saw it is around 1200 kilometers. Even the highest peak in today's world that we see, Mount Everest, is less than 9 kilometers, 8.8 kilometers. Okay, less than 9. So the 100 yojana height is 1200 kilometers height. I will take you to the scripture and just show you. See, this is the Kishkinda. See, here they are telling, okay, there in hue like lapises, abounding in various kinds of trees and plants, is a mighty hill of an adamantine basis called Vajra, beautiful, famous, and measuring an 100 yojanas. Same thing, yojanas in height and area. Okay, they're telling even area. See, area it could be possible. I mean, a very large plateau or something, but then height being this 100 yojana or 1200 kilometers, that's impossible. We have never seen this. So again, this also doesn't match. All right, so now let us go to some couple of scriptures which is in Shiva Purana. See, in Shiva Purana, page number 250, 252, it talks about the creation, how the creation happens. So let us just go there and see 250, 252. All right. So see in Shiva Purana, I will tell you like which is the genuine version. See, this is the version that is being followed. This is authenticated from the Archaeological Survey of India, which is a government agency, wherein they have the first right over all the scriptures and anything that is available in any of the temples, they actually take these genuine authentic scriptures which are mostly in Sanskrit, and then use a, like, hire a board of scholars and then translate this into English or any other vernacular languages, and this was edited by Professor J.L. Shastri. So this is found in Central Archaeological Library, which is in Delhi, and see, New Delhi, and you can get this version, and I have also placed the links in the description section of this video wherein you can freely download the same and cross check yourself. So now let us go to page number 250 and see how the creation happened. Page 250, where we are. Okay, so 250, see here it starts. Brahma is telling, oh Narada, see the entire chapter is description of the creation. Okay, Brahma is telling to Narada, oh Narada, after performing the pentuplication of the bhutas, elements and their attributes, sound, etc., I evolved the grass, ether, wind, fire, water and the earth out of them, and created mountains, sea, trees, etc., and the periods of time ending with Kali and other ages. I created many other things as well, but oh sage, I was not satisfied. Then, oh sage, I meditated on Shiva and his consort Amba, and created aspirants. I created Marichi from my eyes, Bhrugu from my heart, Angiras from here. So there are the ways he is telling. Okay, and then Dharma, I created different parts from both in the world. I was then prompted by Shiva within me, and hence, O sage, I split myself into two, having assumed two forms. One half had the form of a woman and other man. And then he went on doing lot of things. And then there was a man by name Swayambhu Manu, which came out with in this particular form. And then one woman, Satrupa, came out, and through the normal process of copulation, it is being told like the entire creation started. Okay, and then it goes on like how it happens, and who are the daughters of whom. For example, like after they had like they beget they begot two sons, Priyavrata and Uttanapada, and three daughters, and then they got married to someone, and then like that it is explaining completely. Okay, and then let us go to he in this point. See here it is telling in another kalpa, maybe some other age, yuga or something, Daksha. Okay, Daksha is one of the grandchildren of Brahma through Manu, no, how they got created. So he is one of them. Daksha had 60 daughters. Okay, of them 10 were given to Dharma, 27 to the moon, 13 to Kasyapa. Oh Narada, he gave 4 to Garda of excellent form, 2 to each of these, Bhrugu, Angiras, and Krasvasva. Born of them are many children in the world of mobile and immobile. O foremost among the sages, the children of the 13 daughters given to the noble souled Kasyapa by Daksha spread over the three worlds, mobile or immobile, nothing was void. Okay, devas, sages, demons, trees, birds, and mountain creepers born of the daughters of Daksha fill the entire space between Patala and Satyaloka. Here it is telling to the daughters of Daksha. See, here it said Daksha had 60 daughters, okay, and they were given to Dharma, Moon, Kasyapa, and whatever. Now, to these daughters who were humanly, the trees took birth. See, it is clear here. Devas, okay, sages, okay, demons, okay. Trees, birds, and mountain creepers were born of the daughters of Daksha. So, what about the animals? Do you see how ridiculous this is? How can trees, birds, and mountain creepers take birth to two humans? Do you think anything awkward here? All right, so let us go to another verse. See here, there is one well-known story wherein there was one a competition between Kartikeya, who is Subramanya, and Ganapati, and then Ganapati won. Okay, and then Kartikeya felt bad. See why the competition was there. There is actually a lot of confusion. The current understanding is it was because of a fruit, but as per the authentic Shiva Purana, it tells it was for the marriage, as to whether Ganapati, Ganesha, or Kartikeya will marry first. So that was the competition. Whoever wins will get the chance to marry. So that was, and then Ganapati won the thing. So won because he used a shortcut wherein the competition was actually to like encircle the entire world 7 times, and Ganapati, he considered like parents to be the entire world. He just circumambulated them, and then he declared that yeah, I have done the thing, and then he was declared the winner. And then when Kartikeya came to the scene, he came to know that even Ganapati has got married also. He did not even wait for his brother to arrive, but he forced his parents and got married. This actually infuriated Kartikeya, and he left the house and he went to Krauncha mountain. Okay, so this is the background. So let us go to the actual text and see. 799. Okay, this is the same version as I just showed to you. Okay, this is from Central Archaeological Library. See, this is the part 2. Okay, volume 2. There are actually 4 volumes. Earlier we referred to first, and this is in second volume. We have to go to page number 800. Okay. Okay, so we will start from here. See, Brahma said, O Narada, following the mental process of Lord Shiva, you spoke these words to Kumara and then kept quiet. After bowing to his father, the infuriated Skanda, referring to Subramanya or the Kartikeya, went to the Krauncha mountain, though forbidden by his parents. Okay, see, we will see there is a note here 171. This famous hill, referring to Krauncha mountain, represents part of the Kailasa on which Manasarovara is situated. So, this Krauncha mountain, where infuriated Skanda went, was actually a part of Kailasa itself, where Manasarovara is there. Okay, this is as per this. Okay, and then even when forbidden by us, why did you go? Although he was prevented by saying this, he went away, saying, No, O parents, I shall not stay here even a moment when deception has been practiced on me, eschewing affection towards me. So, this is what Kartikeya is telling, like it was deceived actually. Ganapati deceived him and he got married. Okay, and it was not a fair competition. That's what he is telling. That's why he got infuriated and he went out to the Krauncha mountain. Okay, and this story continues. Okay, and see, here we see because they Kartikeya left the house, both the parents, and went to Krauncha mountain. Parvati became grief stricken by separation from Skanda, which is Kartikeya. She piteously told her lord Shiva, O Lord, let us go there. Shiva went to that mountain, referring to the Krauncha mountain, partially for her happiness. He assumed the pleasing form of Jyotirlinga named Mallikarjuna. This is the point. See, here it is clearly telling Skanda got infuriated. He went to Krauncha mountain, which is in Kailasa itself, where Manasarovara is there. Okay, and Shiva and Parvati also went there, and Shiva took the form of Jyotirlinga named Mallikarjuna. All right. So now in today's India, if we see, if you just type in Mallikarjuna Jyotirlinga, that will directly take you to Sri Shailam, which is in Andhra Pradesh. So Kailasa and Andhra Pradesh is there's a distance of 2000 kilometers between them. Okay, so how come this Krauncha Parvata, where Kartikeya went, and which specifically is clearly mentioned, this Jyotirlinga is called as Mallikarjuna, is now found in Andhra Pradesh when the scripture is telling that should have been in Kailasa. See, just check what the author has to say. Okay, here the author has put a note 172. See, this is 172. Okay, they have put a note Mallikarjuna. According to the present context, okay, in today's India, the Mallikarjuna Jyotirlinga was established. Okay, according to the present context means he is referring to the Shiva Purana. According to the present context in Shiva Purana, the Mallikarjuna Jyotirlinga was established on the Krauncha mountain, which is on the Kailasa where Manasarovar is there. It is difficult to know how it came to be identified with one on Sri Shaila overhanging the Krishna river in the south, which is in Andhra Pradesh. See, he himself is expressing his concern as to how come this Mallikarjuna Jyotirlinga, as per the genuine authentic scripture Shiv Purana, it should have been in the Kailasa or the Krauncha mountain. How did it shift 2000 kilometers southwards? Some kind of a gravitational pull? Alright, so here we see it is like clearly we see these scriptures like the scripture says something, in actual we see something else. The scripture says something which doesn't even sync to our logical brains, like humans get married and then birds take birth to them, trees take birth to them, mountain creepers take birth to them. All right, so let us see one more. This is claim from Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, here they say Hanuman Chalisa has a verse wherein it specifically exactly tells what is the distance between earth and the sun. Okay, see, in current day science they say earth to sun distance is around 92 million miles. Okay, and now in the Hanuman Chalisa, this is the verse which they claim that this exactly tells the distance between earth and sun. See here what it is telling: Yuga Sahasra Yojana Parabhanu. Okay, see, they take first three. Okay, and then they say, see, this is exactly 92. How they say? See, Yuga, they say it means 12,000 years. Then Sahasra, 1,000 years. This is correct. Yojana, they say 8 miles, which is correct. Okay, so now they just multiply 12,000 into 1000 into 8, 96 million miles. Okay, fine. 4 million miles is that, we will give the grace for that. So now what, some reader who just takes it, then they'll tell, oh, it is excellent, just 4, just a 5% variation, that is excellent. Especially given there was no telescope, there was no science actually in the sense developed to the extent which is there now. So they will say this is excellent. But then when we think, see, just see this yuga, they themselves claim this to be 12,000 years, not 12,000 miles or 12,000 whatever kilometers or whatever. This is years, which means time. Okay, this is just a number. Okay, Sahasra. Yojana, this is distance. So when you multiply that time with the distance, what do you get? Do you still get distance? Certainly not. When you multiply two different units, obviously the resultant cannot be one of the two units, correct? See, here they have multiplied years and miles, and then they are telling it is miles. So this itself is incorrect. See, that is how they try to deceive. Okay. Second, let us see, is is this yuga, does it mean 12,000? Let us see that. See, this is the verse that they refer, Yuga Sahasra Yojana. Okay. All right. So let us see. See, this link is there in that description box. You can check out. See, this is directly coming from Vishnu Purana. Okay, Vishnu Purana, book 1, chapter 3. Okay, here it is explaining what is years. See, here it was yuga, right? Yuga Sahasra Yojana. Okay, so here it tells 4 yugas is 12,000 years of devas. See, they are making two big mistakes here. They are telling yuga, right? See, here there is no 4. Here it is only telling yuga. And they are assuming yuga to be 12,000 years. But what does this say? 4 yugas is 12,000 years. That too not years of normal, it is years of devas. Okay, and 4 yugas is 12,000 even in that way. Okay, and these are the 4 yugas, and if you consider 4 yugas, okay, then see here, you see one cycle of 4 yugas is one mahayuga. Okay, which is 4.32 billion solar years. So in our terms it would be 4.32 billion years. Okay, and this 12,000 is not ours, it is devas. Okay, but okay, fine, let us give a concession there. But the thing is, 12,000 years is not one yuga. Here, as you saw, it is yuga. Here it is not mentioning 4 yugas, right? Here it is mentioning one yuga. So here, how did they consider 12,000 years? If they had taken one yuga, they should have taken by 4 3,000. Then obviously it would have made sense. 3,000 into 8, 24 million wells. Correct? See, this is the blatant mistake. And 4 yugas, that will become one Mahayuga. See, if we say there are 4 seasons in a year, okay, and then after the 4 season, will the year also be called as a season? No, 4 seasons becomes a year. Okay, so similarly, 4 yugas becomes a Mahayuga. It doesn't still become a yuga. See, so they are making two blatant, willful mistakes. Wherein first thing is they have multiplied years, which is time, with the distance. Okay, which doesn't result in distance again. Second, they are considering this to be incorrect. There it tells yuga. Here they have considered whatever is the value that they get for 4 yugas. Did you see the blatant mistake? This is what happens when we actually don't go to the scriptures and analyze. There are so many deceivers around. They just want to prove some point, and without any basis, without any scripture, without any logic, they simply just go to deceive people. That's it. So this is my sincere request. Please do not listen to all such things. Do your own analysis and come to a conclusion. All right, so what are the learnings for today? There isn't one single proof wherein the Hindu scriptures can be proved as authentic. See, at least we have seen some four, five, right? Not even one. See, only these five are there, okay? There is nothing outside this. Although there are so many. See, in the Hindu scriptures, if you see, there are four Vedas, okay? Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda. Then there are 18 Mahapurana, okay? Shiva Purana, Vishnu Purana, Skanda Purana. Like this, there are 18 Mahapurana. Outside that, there are lots of Upanishads, and then there is Mahabharata, then there is Ramayana. There are so many scriptures, and in all these scriptures, if there is something that we can prove in this world, is these five which we gave. Okay, apart from this, there is nothing much. These are the main critical thing which nowadays many people come and say, oh, see, this is the proof that Hinduism is correct, or whatever is the Hindu scripture, those are authentic, these are the proofs. And we have right away disproved this in just a matter of some 10-20 minutes. So that is the thing. It is very easy once we get into the scriptures to disprove all these things, because these are not authentic at all. The scriptures are not authentic. These are just humans' imagination, what has come out. So these scriptures, it not only doesn't prove authenticity, but it also causes serious doubts whether really God gave these scriptures. Because if God had given, certainly such mistakes wouldn't have been there, such glaring mistakes wherein people will laugh, like two people married and then they gave birth to a tree, and two people married, they gave birth to a mountain creeper. I mean, people will just laugh. That's it. So, considering this, can God really give such scriptures? Please have a thought. I hope you had some learning. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. God bless.